What's up, YouTube? Jet Fuel ADC here. And right now, we're going to go over the zero tolerance 0456. So, this is another one of Dmitry Sinkevich's well designed, well thought out, just great knives. I don't know what that dude's doing, but he demands to be called Mr. Sinkevich. His knives are just amazing. Like, I don't even know. Like, I haven't found one I haven't liked yet. So the 462, the 450, it just goes on and on. I mean, he's doing some great things. But anyways, this is on loan from my buddy Matt. He let me borrow this to check it out. You know, I will be 100% honest about this knife. Every time I see it online, I kind of got that look like it's not something I would ever want. Like, every time I ever looked at it, I was able to keep scrolling and like never even thought about this knife till I held it. After he bought it and he's like, "Hey man, check out my new knife." And I said, "Yeah, you know, I've seen those on the internet." It never really grabbed my eye, you know, and I started playing with it and everything. And wow, I made a huge mistake. I should have had this knife a long time ago. This knife is freaking awesome. So, as you can see, you got titanium handles, and you got this beautiful customized hardware for the pivot here. You got an aluminum backspacer that's all blued out like that. The pocket clip, it just, that blue just really contrasts and accents the knife very well. It looks amazing. So as you can see, it is a flipper. You got some not too rugged, not too aggressive jimping up here on the flipper tab, and then you can see they kind of did like the Spyderco Techno did, and kind of gave a little bit of texture, a little bit of almost real smooth jimping across that backspacer for some added grip. But the pocket clip here, it is ambidextrous, you know, left or right hand tip up only. It is a frame lock flipper with a hardened steel insert, which is on the other side of that fastener right there. Got a decent sized lanyard hole in case you want to attach a bead, or you know, just do a snake knot or whatever your style is. And that, like, get ready for this, because this is the coup de grace of this knife right here. Oh, you're kidding me. It is absolutely amazing. It flips so nice. The action, the detent, solid. I cannot believe it did that. I've flipped this knife over and over and over. The only thing I can figure is I just cleaned it with some alcohol, and that had something to do with it. It's your drunk knife, go home. But yeah, it just phenomenal. The action on it is smooth. It's riding on the KVT ball bearing system. It flies out of there. It's just great. As you can see, the alcohol on the blade. And yeah, I got it down in there pretty good. I'm gonna have to probably take this apart and lube it up pretty good, put some real oil on it. Yeah, it's a brilliant, I mean, just a great sheep's foot blade. As you can see, they two-toned it. You got regular satin finish here, along with some stone wash here. And the same thing on the back side. That's just another well thought out. You know, it just accents the knife that much more. I mean, it makes it look that much better. Just kind of like how they did on the handles here. They grooved them here, and I mean, it breaks it up, you know, and it really makes it look great. It is a hollow grind, and it is let's see, CPM 20 CV steel. As you can see, these are the higher numbered. This one is almost up to the 8,000s, so it's a higher number. They were doing the I think it was 204 steel before, and this thing is just, it's amazing. I absolutely love this knife. I hate that I counted it out before I tried it. So let's do a little length on it. We got about 4.5 closed. Little over 7.5 open, and cutting length 3.25, and pretty much to the pivot, the way they have it rounded off, it's going to stay right at 3.25. Let's do a little weight on it. It is a beast of a knife. As you can see, 6.28 ounces and 178 grams. Just a monster of a knife. But I can't speak highly enough about this knife. Really, the only bad things I can say about this knife: the weight. That's pretty hefty. That's a pretty hefty. I done forgot what it was again. Let's pull that back up. 6.28 ounces. That's a lot of heft for that small a knife. 6.28 ounces. So I nitpicked this knife, like trying to find something bad about it. It's tough. It really is. It's tough. So the weight, that 6.28 ounces, maybe I could ding the hardware a little bit here. That pocket clip not holding up maybe as well as it should have been. But I also found an answer for that. MXG Gear makes a deep carry in the blue that matches that, and it looks great. So I already recommended that to my buddy Matt, and hopefully he'll go and he'll get that deep carry pocket clip to finish this knife off. Other than that, I really can't say anything bad about it. It's costly, but pretty much that's the premium that that Mr. Sinkevich's knives are demanding. It's $240. I mean, pretty much everything he's putting out is right at that mark. So with that being said, the goods, that CPM 20 CV steel, it holds a great edge. It resists corrosion well. It's very popular. It's solid steel. I mean, it's great. The action, minus my one foul up there, I could not believe that happened. but whatever. It's YouTube live, or I don't edit my videos, so you guys see the best, the worst, mostly the worst, but whatever. This action is phenomenal. I'm pretty sure I watched Birdshot 4 a couple weeks ago. They did a greatest action video for flipper knives, and they picked this one to win. That was their final, and they're not off at all. This thing it's great. And then lastly, it looks amazing. All the handles here, the way they milled them out here, and it just, to the blue back spacer, to the blue pocket clip, to the blue pivot, it looks amazing. That sheep's foot blade, it just really, it looks awesome. So I can't recommend this knife enough. I will be getting one, in the words of the great Jonah Hill, getting that for show. Getting it for show. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.